Y'all, before we even get into it, this ain't just a podcast. This us talking to the block, to the moms, to the homies lost, to the ones fighting demons in silence, to the kings and queens that forgot their crown. We four brothers coming straight from mud, hitting the web not for clout but for purse bills. We the night brothers, speaking truth to the mic, shining through the struggle, bringing dark to the light. Block to your soul, let the message ignite. Podcast for the people, every word take flight. Gritty like the grind, hell first we strive. Social heat in the streets, trying to keep hope alive. 4 mics, 1 mission, make the people revive. It's the night time, tune in, feel the vibe. We 4 deep light corners on the block, mics hot in the lab, cooking truth non-stop, no gimmicks. This ain't clickbait chatter, this heartbeat, struggling soul, blacker than batter. Got fam trying to heal, broke bills on the table. Talk health, mental wealth, if we able, we enable. From the hood to the web, we built this escape. Tired of seeing kings trapped in a lowercase fake. Click clack on the keys, we ain't just pie, we preaching. Street slang, health hacks, real talk preaching. See the system rigged, trying to cage our minds, but we cracking the code like it's Columbine. I'm the brother with the blueprint, knowledge in my stash. Turn trauma to armor, pain into cash. 1 mic, 4 voices, no filters, no mask. We ain't just streaming, we building that path. We the night brothers, speaking truth to the mic, shining through the struggle, bringing dark to the light. Block to your soul, let the message ignite. Podcast for the people, every word take flight. Gritty like the grind, health first we strive. Social heat in the streets, trying to keep hope alive. 4 mics, 1 mission, make the people revive. It's the nighttime, tune in, feel the vibe.
Oh yeah, 4 mics, 1 mission. Nighttime, not nighttime.
I seen young blood.
Yo,
What's up, brother?
peace and love, peace and love. What's good? What's
going
good?
on, fellas? What's good? What's good?
Margaret Nick is in the building. That's good. Cheryl Queen is in the building, and that's good.
What's up, Margaret Nick? Number 1 stunner. And the
Thank
queen
you
is
for
in
you.
the building. You said now, so the queen is in the building. What's up, Miss
Yes,
Queen?
indeed.
You know, shout outs
Hey,
to
Mark.
shout outs to Cheryl Queen too, man, on the real, because I
Yes,
know
yes.
my face ain't on the screen, but Cheryl Queen been getting it in, man. She been in the gym. She man, you better watch out for Cheryl. I ain't lying.
Hey,
Yeah.
Cheryl gonna be
She
ready
coming
for
with
the
it.
spring, baby. I'm gonna
coming with
tell
it.
you what. What? I know both of them in there because I know her King Man ain't having her up in that joint by herself. I know he working it out too. Definitely. Big shout out. Hey, Margaret Nick, want to thank you. Margaret Nick is, sent in some, had a conversation with us last week, and we put some information out because she asked for it. When we get to it, we'll definitely shout her out one more again, but want to tell you, this is where your opinion matters. So, if you got a question or if you're looking at something, you're thinking about something, let us know. Know what I mean,
Yeah.
Q?
Yes, sir.
Gotta
Wanna
do
send a
it.
shout
Let
out
us
to
know.
me.
Drop it off in the chat. Let us know.
How you doing, Darlene Collins? How you doing?
Hey,
DC.
Hey. Mimi's still trying to recover from her cruise. I know she tired over there. Don't front.
Oh,
Mimi.
she ain't never tired. She ain't never tired. You know Mimi.
Hey
Mimi
fellas,
go hard. Don't
look, I know I ain't on the screen, but I
Put
just
yourself on
want
the screen.
I want to stir the pot a
Magic.
little bit. Stir the pot, as they say. Who used to do that? Who's the stir the pot guy? That's Eddie Cullen, right? Eddie Cullen.
Yeah.
Stir the pot guy, and that was I'm gonna get a
Yes,
small
he
shot
is.
right there. Stirring the pot right
There
there
you
at the
go.
bottom of the screen. So I'm gonna stir the pot with this. I was at the game the other day, man, and I don't know if
Sorry
y'all
for your loss.
I don't know if y'all was watching the game or not,
Sorry for your
But,
loss, man.
but
Sorry for your loss.
well, that's the side story to the whole thing. Of course we lost. We that team this year. But, Trump was there, right? And and he
A word?
I saw that.
yeah, Trump was there for
Yeah,
halftime, right?
He lied. So,
And that joker, man, got on the mic doing something or other, and they booed him so loud, man.
Oh my God.
We never heard what the hell he said. The people in the stadium don't know what the
Man.
hell he said. So if y'all was watching on
Wow.
TV, did y'all hear anything he said?
I ain't see it.
I mean, they booed him, Lenny, and they were like literally the people that were in front of the booth were like literally like right
they
to
try
his
to
face.
cover it up a little. They try
They
to
booed him
filter
at
it.
They booed him at the Super Bowl when he came. What Super Bowl he went to?
Oh man, yeah.
And then they interviewed him on the air, and he said he told a blatant lie. Said prices are coming down everywhere. Prices are coming down everywhere.
I saw the interview.
Everywhere.
Prices are coming down.
On the TV interview, he said that.
America, I work in this industry every day. Grocery prices are going up. We get complaints. People knock on my office door. It's getting that bad. He's lying to you, America. They're not going down. They're going up.
Morgan said
Marvin,
he was mumbling.
mumbling.
He was mumbling, stumbling, and bumbling.
Yeah.
Maybe he's Todd. Maybe you stop fronting me.
Hey, look, stirring the pot too. I saw a news report today, man, weather report, matter of fact, that this place, it's the ski resort not too far from here. It's in West Virginia, I think. I forgot the name of it. Snowshoe or something like that. Canaan Valley. One of them resort places got 14 inches of snow today, and they said that they had snow flurries as far as Myrtle Beach, South Carolina today. And they said this could be that winter. What y'all say, audience?
I mean, it's time. I think it's about that time for real. So it is what it is.
I'm gonna be the contrarian on this and just say that we've heard that a lot of years. I'm from Missouri. I'm from the show me state. They have to show me. They got to show me. Let me see it. Let me see it.
Well, you know what? If it happens, we'll all see.
Colin Collins said they did boo him. That's what DC said.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, they booed him bad. Yeah.
Lenny was there. He knew
the weather. They're expecting possible flurries up here between tonight and tomorrow morning. The temperature drop. It's like 34 degrees right now, so it's coming.
Yeah, Kenny, we rode through your way a couple times. Came through your way, bro, on the turnpike.
I see you walking up there, brother.
You saw me walking up there.
I see you walking. And you stopped at the gym on the way back.
Yes, sir. Mimi, what made me say he got I think she mentioned he had dementia. Okay.
Dementia.
So
big time, Mimi.
You better usher him back down the road.
Based on what I said about the snow, I want to throw this out to the audience, throw this out to y'all fellas. First snowfall, this area or whatever area that you in. Prediction.
January.
Yeah. Who said that? Q?
Yeah, January.
I'm going to say next month, December. That almanac, I don't really follow it, but I look at it, and it says the most snow in the Northeast is going to be early winter and late winter. So I'm saying December.
December, early, late, when?
Middle.
Okay. 15.
Significant snowfall. We're going to have flurries before that.
I'll say first week of January.
First week January. All right, what you think?
I'm saying this month we'll have some snow.
Woo!
I'm not saying we're going to have a foot of snow, but I'm thinking this month we're going to have,
That's a good assumption. That's a good assumption, brother.
Cheryl said the winter is going to be cold with a lot of snow and ice.
Hey, so let's hit the slopes, man. Y'all want to do a ski trip? What's that?
I'm down with that. I'll be down with that.
Ski jump.
That would be nice. Even if you don't ski.
Even if you don't ski, man, we're going to have fun on the, bottom of the slope, top of the slope.
I'll do
having fun.
I ain't doing the ski. I can do what they call them natural things.
What's that?
Not
tubing?
Tubing. I can do the tubing.
Tubing? Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely. We go to a spot. I definitely want to do some. I want to rent some snowmobiles, but that means I got to go somewhere else. I got to go probably out west somewhere.
Arden gonna be
so you can ride on them joints for like half the day.
Arden gonna be vibing on the snow. He vibing
under the city.
Word up. Definitely.
Me and my girlfriend are listening to the show. I'm not tired. I told Q the weather is going to be cold. We are going home next month. He'll get a chance to what? To see how cold it gets up north.
Connecticut. Going up Connecticut. Yeah. It might,
that's
be cold.
Yeah, that's some
I know
negative kind of stuff right there. Minus something.
Yeah, we're going up there next week. We're talking about
have a real coat.
Oh, yeah.
Are you
Connecticut has a crazy. Connecticut is crazy. I lived there for 6 months. I got there like February, the third week of February, the last week of February. It snowed like 2 feet, just like that.
Really? Oh yeah, because yeah. You're right. That's up north. You're right, Kenny. You're right.
Yes.
You're right.
What? Yeah.
Yes.
You want to get your workout on in the winter?
Connecticut.
You want to leave the house?
It's like upstate New York almost. I mean, to get weather like that, right?
Yeah, that's what it is. I mean, literally, it's
came out of nowhere.
We're going up to like Bridgeport. I think maybe it's Bridgeport. I think it's Bridgeport. We're going to that
Bridgeport.
area.
That's where I was. Bridgeport.
Oh.
Well, anyway, I would say, long draws be a nice, nice Christmas present.
You said long draws. You going back?
Yeah, remember everybody used to wear long draws?
Long draws. Yes, sir.
People still do.
Yes, sir.
People still do.
All right, y'all.
Still do.
Yeah, long enough tonight. Let's get moving. All right, fellas, y'all ready for a show?
Yes, sir. Let's get this thing moving.
We vibing.
All right.
Come on.
Crank it out.
Go.
Crank it out.
Man, I just want to lay in the shade, get in those shade, you know what I mean? And pontificate on life. We vibing.
Where?
Under the city lights. Wherever the wind go take us. If it's good, we make it contagious. Said we vibing.
We laying where?
Laying on black sand beaches. Thinking of what life teaches. So glad and fall from the deep end. Said we vibing. Under the city lights. Wherever the wind gon' take us. If it's good, we make it contagious. Said we vibing.
Yes, sir.
Laying on black sand beaches. Thinking of what life teaches. So glad and fall from the deep end. Said we vibing. Even when the days feel low. Faye's gonna have that glow. Already moving.
Now let that rock out.
She said you going
Yes,
to
sir.
New Haven.
Okay, tonight we're gonna be vibing, man, and we got a couple of things we're gonna be talking about tonight. We're gonna talk about, a lot of people have issues with resting and getting proper rest and sleep at night, things of that nature. Well, we got something we're gonna talk about that could really tie into that and maybe help alleviate some of those issues. We're gonna talk about a powerful herbal tea, chamomile, and its effects on just overall health and resting and sleeping in particular. And we're also going to talk about something that was brought up by Miss Margaret Nick, I understand, last week.
Oh, cute. Oh.
Okay.
You glazed over the part in the white that says its nicknames are Water of Youth and Earth Apple.
Yes.
You know why they call it? You know why they call it Water of the Youth, right?
Why's that, brother?
I thought you knew.
No, I thought you were about to. I'm setting you up. I thought you were illuminating us with something.
No. Water of the Youth. The really reason they call it because sleep rejuvenates, and chamomile has a. We get into that.
I was ready to say I can tap dance on that in a little bit.
Yeah,
definitely.
Exactly. So anyway, we're gonna come back to that. I'll let Art illuminate us. All right, Q. Sorry about that. Go ahead.
Okay. All right. And something that Miss Margaret Nick, our number one stunner, brought up last week. We talked about something that maybe a lot of people may not know about. Burdock root, and how powerful it can be, and how many people haven't really been exposed to this. So we're going to touch on this a little bit tonight. And after hearing a little bit about this, maybe something that you definitely want to take a closer look at and maybe start using as a part of your regimens and your routines for better health. So with those two things being kicked off, let's get at it, brother. Let's get.
What's up, people? Welcome back to another edition of the Night Brothers Show, Tuesday night, 8:05 p.m. on YouTube. let me keep us legal. We are not doctors or physicians. We are not providing any medical advice. This info is for educational purposes only. Please, 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 before starting or trying anything you might hear on this show or anywhere else for that matter, please consult with your physician. Before trying it. You have to. Especially people like me. Sometimes I consult with my physician before going outside. So please consult with your physician before trying anything you hear on this show or anywhere else. Back to you, big brother.
Can't sleep? Did counting sheep stop working around sheep number 40? Look, before you try warm milk, meditation, or reading the tax code, we want you to know there's a tiny flower that's been putting people to bed since ancient time. It's called chamomile, or as some people describe it, the tea that makes your eyelids heavy. Chamomile is a small white flower in the daisy family. The ancient Greeks loved it, Egyptians used it, and today is basically the unofficial drink of tired people everywhere. Fun fact, if chamomile had a motto, it would be, relax, I got this. Inside chamomile is a superhero chemical called apigenin. When you drink it, apigenin travels to your brain, knocks on the door, and says, hey, time to calm down a little. Your brain says, you know what? Yeah, let's chill. And just like that, your racing thoughts go from 100 miles an hour to park. Nope. Studies show chamomile can help you fall asleep faster and wake up less during the night. It's not going to knock you out like a tranquilizer dart. It's more like a gentle voice saying, hey buddy, let's call it a night. Most people drink the tea. Bonus points if you sip it slowly and pretend you're in a relaxing spa instead of your living room surrounded by laundry. Not a tea fan? Chamomile comes in capsules, liquid drops, bath products, and essential oil. You can drink it, inhale it, or soak in it. Just don't try to smoke it. There's always one person. Chamomile is super safe, but if you're allergic to ragweed or daisies, this is not your friend. And if you're pregnant or taking blood thinners, check with a doctor first. We want sleep, not surprises. Chamomile won't drop kick you into dreamland. It just helps your mind slow down the roller coaster. No pills, no groggy mornings, no sleepwalking into the refrigerator looking for snacks you don't remember eating. Just calm, gentle, natural relaxation. So the next time you're awake at 2 a.m., arguing with the ceiling, skip the stress. Make yourself a cup of chamomile, the tiny flower that tucks you in without asking for anything in return. Sweet dreams, superstar.
Hi guys, in this video I want to talk about a tea that's been around for 5,000 years, the chamomile tea. It's really good for nervous tension, anxiety. It's a calming type tea, great for muscle cramps, skin health. It's more effective than hydrocortisone cream for eczema. It's quite amazing. Digestive health, heartburn, IBS, gas, bloating, good for sleeping in general, so don't consume this right before a long road trip because you might fall asleep. Kidney stones, ulcers, gallstones. Take 1 cup boiling water, add 1 teaspoon of this stuff, and steep it for 5 to 7 minutes. Now, if you want more of a calming effect, just leave it in there longer. All right, thank you so much for watching.
Did he say 5,000 years?
Yes.
Yep.
Definitely.
Around.
Dang.
Definitely. Do you know this herb was used to pay homage to the god Sun Ra, the god Ra?
Oh no.
No, I didn't.
In ancient Egypt, it was the sun god Ra. That's what they would, use for that. It was extremely valuable. This was a very valuable herb in I would say in Kemet, because Kemet is the actual word that we would use for Egypt. So that's what I would prefer to say. But yes, really old herb here. Yes.
Wow.
I guess that explains the 5,000 years then,
Indeed. Yeah. It's been around, Jack.
I get around, see, because that predates, a lot of time logs, let me put it that way.
Oh yeah.
Who's starting this show off right? Kenny, you starting this show off?
Yeah, before I get started, he mentioned something in that video which is one of the exact reasons why I just did that disclaimer. He said, he mentioned something else, but I caught blood thinners. If you're on blood thinners, you may need to check with your physician. Me, I'm on blood thinners.
Yes.
This may or may not be for me, and this is another reason why we do that disclaimer. Please check with your physician first, because if I didn't know, I would go grab me a cup of chamomile and drink it. I don't know what kind of problems I'll have. So please, once again, before doing anything you hear on this show or anywhere else, please consult your physician. We're going to talk about what is chamomile. Chamomile is an aromatic herb. Like he said, it's from the daisy family. Believe it or not, if you from Annapolis, you went to Germantown, you walk across the field of daisies, it's in the same family. All right? It has a long history, like he mentioned, of being used for anxiety, inflammation. It promotes calmness at the end of the night, at the end of the day, instead of having a beer or a glass of wine. That's for chamomile tea. Chamomile tea also has melatonin. We all know what melatonin is. We've talked about it on the show numerous times. It's a natural sleep agent. It's the reason why it's good for you is because somebody like me, I take sleep aids. Well, I used to take sleep aids. You take the regular sleep aids, not like Tylenol PM or anything. You just take the natural. Well, it's not natural, but it's a over-the-counter sleep aid. It helps you sleep. This is something that is natural. Doesn't have any damaging effects. Doesn't have any long-lasting effects. It's also used in lotions, body washes. It's a pain relief to a point. It helps with sleep, like he mentioned. It's called apigenin. That is a big part of what reduces your anxiety. It helps with initiate the sleep process. Now you have to do this. You will want to do this in an environment where you're chill, you're zen, you're relaxing. You drink your chamomile tea or however you choose to ingest it and relax. You can't do it at a party and say, "Oh, I'm going to sleep," because that's a whole different thing. So you want to be, first of all, in a relaxing environment to enjoy its effects. It helps with sleep. You can get a good night's sleep, 6 hours, 7 hours. If we're lucky, we want 8 hours. I don't know anybody that sleeps 8 hours through a night. If you do, let me know. But for real, is it proven to work as it describes? Yes, it is, but it is not. Again, this goes back to the disclaimer. It is not to replace something that you may or may not have prescribed by your doctor. It's not for that. It's classified by the FDA as a GRAS, GARS. That means a generally recognized as safe. So it's safe for you to use, but not to replace if you have a prescription, if you have a really deep sleeping problem, you can't sleep, and you have a prescription from a medical provider. This is not used to replace it, so don't try it. And it goes back to, I'm gonna go back to it one more time, because I gotta keep us legal and I wanna keep y'all safe. Please check with your medical provider before trying anything.
So it definitely will help you to go to sleep. What you
Yes.
say. You know who this guy is, Kenny? You know who this guy is? You know who this guy is right here?
Jay Holiday.
Jay Holiday.
Jay
Got his
Holiday.
name
Wow,
there.
I got to see Jay's name.
Put you to bed.
So chamomile with Jay Holiday, you then. That's what you said. Is that what you're saying? It's gonna put you to bed?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm with you now.
No pun intended, but that's what it is.
Gonna put you to bed. Not that way, but you saying that's the design effect is what you get when you improve your interplanetary functionship. That's what you're saying, right?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. That's what I was thinking. All right. Well, thanks for opening us up on that, Kenny. I'm gonna kick it over to you on to opine, my brother. Opine and elaborate and take it to the next step.
Well, okay. Explain how chamomile is usually consumed. To talk about other forms of usage. Sure, we can definitely talk about it. Generally, it's used in a tea format, where you take some, boil some water, and you let it steep in the hot water for 3 to 4 or 5 minutes. Longer you steep, stronger it gets. Um, Now, if you're working with your doctor, there are a few things. I would just be the opposite of Kenny at this point in time. There are quite a few things that chamomile can be utilized for if you're working with your doctor, that it can probably pull you off of maybe some things, especially if you're utilizing something to help you sleep more. You may be utilizing something for gut health or whatever else. There's quite a few things that could be prescribed that would work, but it would have quite a few more side effects than the chamomile would. And if you are allergic to dandelion, definitely stay away from chamomile also. Like they said, it's related. But like dandelion, dandelion root is a purifier. So this does the same thing also. And you can utilize it if you need a stronger dose. You can actually make tinctures out of the herb.
Could you explain before you go further what a tincture is so people can understand?
Well, I guess the best way to say a tincture is a concentrate. So it's like a concentrated, you go through the process to concentrate it and extract it. Sometimes you can use alcohol. There's multiple ways where you can create a tincture. But it just it extracts the natural herb, and it's a concentrate. It's like really, really strong. So you could take a few drops instead of a whole thing of tea, a whole cup of tea. So you would see it in those particular bottles, probably in a droplet, so to speak. But you can also use it on your skin. It's very good for your skin.
Topically. Topically.
Yes, topically, or drop it in a warm bath, and you can drink some and lay in some. It's definitely aromatherapy also. So the smell of it also affects you in a positive way and creates some health benefits. There's also where you can extract the chamomile with oils and put it in, or creams, and put it in your skincare products. So there's quite a few ways where you can utilize chamomile. Also, if you have a garden, it's actually a natural, it keeps predators away from your garden as far as like bugs and stuff like that. So it's also helpful that way. So plant it next year. And we all probably have walked past chamomile just in the neighborhood, in somebody's grass that's been cut, just like clove and a whole lot of other herbs. And realistically, one day we need to do a show on the incredible amount of healthy herbs that you just walk over every day and cut. So
let me ask you this, Arden, because you're kicking some knowledge. Chamomile, and Kitty, you mentioned something like this too, about it's related in the daisy family.
Yes.
It's because, I mean, from the pictures that I'm seeing here, it looks just like a daisy to me. I mean, you know.
It is. It does. It really does.
Like going to Germantown, it looks like a daisy.
Yeah.
That's it. That's why I said we walk past them all the time.
Yeah.
Definitely. You know, it's the chamomile calmer. Yeah.
Okay. Follow up to all that on safety. Can you kick some knowledge on that? Can anybody use it? How's it?
Well, like I said, there's a few things that you would want to be concerned about if you are allergic to it. A lot of times you don't find out till you try it. That's how people, that's how it is. The other thing, it thins the blood slightly, like Kenny was talking about. And that's why I said, when you deal with somebody as far as herbs, one thing, if you talk to your physician, most physicians have very, very minuscule knowledge about herbs. So you can talk to them and let them, you can talk to them and let them know what you're doing. So maybe they're good enough to do some investigation. But I would definitely talk to a herbalist that knows what happens, and a lot of times they know what conflicting drugs that may go with it, or what can replace those drugs. A lot of times people take blood thinners that that aren't over the counter, that are prescribed. And with those prescriptions, you'll have side effects. All I'm saying is do your due diligence. And I'd say that when you go to a doctor, because a lot of times I've talked to many doctors, what they have to describe legally is a lot of times what they wouldn't describe for them, wouldn't prescribe for them. So definitely get your information from a quality source is what I would say.
Yeah.
Kenny?
Just to touch on what you said, brother, you hit a big point. A lot of these doctors don't really know about herbs. I get asked each and every time I go to my doctors when they call me about my medicine, are there any additional things that you're taking? Are there any herbal things that you're taking?
Yes.
You know why? Because they don't know. That was a good point, brother. I didn't mean to cut you off, but that was a great point.
No, it's all good. Definitely. So, I mean, I would definitely look into utilizing chamomile. Maybe it's a day where you feel like you kind of wound up. Have a glass or a cup of chamomile soup. I mean, soup, tea. You can,
you know what? You're making some great points, making me think that most pharmaceuticals, because we're talking about natural herbs, whatever you want to pronounce it, that's been around for centuries.
Thousands of years. Yes.
He said 5,000 years, Dr. Berg said.
Over 5,000.
And it's a lot of herbs that are like that. So
the next herb we're talking about is like that too.
Right.
Yes, sir. I didn't mean to cut you off. My apologies.
No, you're good. Because we have an open dialogue. And a lot of people don't know or forget, or for some reason just, it doesn't dawn on them that there was a time when pharmaceuticals were not here.
Right.
We're talking about prescribed medications from a doctor, somebody that is practicing medicine. And listen to that term that
practice.
I said.
Okay.
Practicing medicine. What profession do you know that practice on your ass?
Law and medicine.
Law and medicine.
Yes.
To the highest.
And guess what? And you paying them a whole lot of money. You was probably about to jump into that. You paying them a whole lot of money, and they over there just practicing.
Practice. We talking about practice, right? We talking not a game. We talking about
practice.
A modern day guinea pig.
That's
exactly,
what you are.
Kenny. So anyway, the difference between pharmaceuticals, this is prescribed by a doctor practicing medicine, versus something that's been around for 5,000 years or somewhere in between that time length and now, that's been used by a lot of our families. How many of y'all know that something that your grandmother taught your mother that, that they used to use? How many people know that? You know what I mean? Raise your hand in the chat or make a comment that says, something that your grandmother taught your mother or your great grandmother taught your grandmother.
About Vanessa.
And it was passed down. But somewhere along the line, these herbs have been replaced by pharmaceuticals. And here's my point about pharmaceuticals.
Yes.
Pharmaceuticals are a spin-off or of herbs. So what pharmaceuticals did was they took the essence of the herb that had the desired effect of what they used to do for centuries and years, and they basically made a version of that, put some chemicals in it, so better shelf life and potency, and created a medicine to replace the herbs.
You know why?
Because there was money in that. You can't just go. You can't prescribe somebody to go pick something up out the field.
There you go.
Anyway, but
there you go.
Let me keep it.
Your money is in the treatment, not the cure.
How about
and
that?
then I can own that. I can't own chamomile, but I can own belligerent, whatever they want to call it.
Yep.
I know that.
Exactly.
That's mine. I got a patent on that. Q, kick it, baby.
How long does it take before the effects of chamomile kick in? And the thing is, there are great points that have been made tonight about chamomile, and I like the fact that it's just not the tea, as I said. if you look on your shelves, you'll see chamomile lotions, as we talked about. Matter of fact, I have some. We have some. Probably most of us and most of the ladies may have some of those lotions setting on their bureaus and whatnot now. But how long does it usually take to kick in? Usually, if you're using it in this form, it'll take about after you've taken your first sips, it'll take about 35 to 40 minutes for it to start to have the calming effects that you may be looking for as far as sleep is concerned. And that's a great thing right there. It'll just get you there. You won't be groggy per se, but it'll take you a little while before it starts to kick in. So about 30 to 45 minutes before it really starts to kick in. Will you be groggy the next morning or day? That's the great thing about this. Using some of the things we take as sleep aids, often you're groggy the next day, man. You're waking up and you're like, oh my God, you're trying to get yourself together when you first wake up. But with chamomile, you won't have those same groggy effects that you'll have with a lot of sleep aids that are marketed toward us. We talked about how pharmaceuticals, they want their cut, and they make these things as sleep aids, and those things make us so daggone groggy in the morning, man. With this natural remedy, drinking this tea, you won't get that same effect, which is a wonderful thing. So that's one of the reasons why you want to look at this natural remedy. Okay.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Another question that was asked: can it be used every day, or is this something we have to use sparingly? That's a great point there. Yes, it can be used every day. It can be used on a consistent basis because it does not have some of the things that we find in our normal sleep aids. Once again, those things they place in those sleep aids to get you to that sleep state. Well, those are not here in this chamomile tea. And it allows you to use it on a consistent basis without having to worry about those issues being a part of the process. You don't have to worry about that being something that, this hurt me, or can I use it sparingly? You can use it on a consistent basis. Like we said before, if we go back to times 3,000 years ago, this was something that they just pulled it off the ground. Pulled it off the ground. No, they did. They pulled it off the ground, and they found they added hot water to that, and bam, it worked. You know what I'm saying? So this is something that can be used even today, not have to worry about. Oh man, this might give me I might have some side effects from this. Well, right now we're finding that this is something that we can use and use it consistently without it being a real problem. Yeah.
On the dandelion family thing.
Yes, Margaret.
Margaret said her grandmother made dandelion wine.
Yes, my grandmother did too, Margaret.
Well, Lenny, our very own mother, I remember her making dandelion wine.
Yes.
And you've probably forgotten about, but Bessie Knight made some of this dandelion wine, and we put it to use.
I used to pick the dandelions from the same Germantown field. I used to pick the dandelions and take to my grandmother.
I used to have to pick that joint too, bro.
Yep.
Pick dandelion, blueberry, blackberries, strawberries. I'd be all kinds of berries, anything wine. You could make wine out of.
Well, you took me back, Marvin.
I have a buddy now with my Monday night crew. I watch football with Ronnie Johnson. Some of you don't know Ronnie Johnson. But Ronnie, he makes dandelion wine. He still makes those kind of dandelion wines. So those things can be very beneficial to you. And it will not have some of the side effects that
Marcus said it puts you to sleep.
Oh, that's because the wine is good.
Yep.
Yeah. Most wines put you to sleep when you drink too much.
Yeah, yes, sir.
Hey, look, since Margaret brought that up, we do want to dedicate this next segment to Margaret, because Margaret And you guys can do the same thing. Margaret she just Margaret. She the bomb.
She on it.
She sent a question in about burdock root. So check this video out real fast, then we'll come on the other side and talk about burdock root and dedication to Margaret's question.
Thank you, Margaret.
You can add your favorite leaves to it if you choose to help mask the taste. These are soursop leaves. We're doing it because my husband likes it this way, but you don't have to do that. You can have it as is. And let's get into the benefits. It helps remove toxins and heavy metals from the blood, promotes blood circulation, improves the lymphatic system, so it promotes lymphatic drainage, lowers blood sugar, boosts immunity, and helps reduce tumor growth of some cancers. Amazing. Bring it to a dark brew just like this. Go ahead and pour it into a cup. Once again, you don't have to mix it, but this is how we chose to do this batch. Y'all, look at this beautiful tea.
So here we have our burdock root, guys, and the burdock root, you can get it in the tablets or you can get it in the tincture such as this, and I promise you it is so good for you. It is good for healthy skin, it boosts the immune system, it prevents cancer, it balances your blood sugar levels, it cures even tonsillitis, it also helps to lose weight, it helps to fight arthritis, it improves the digestive system, and it is great for flushing out your liver, for good liver. It is also a vaccination for rheumatism. Guys, don't sleep on burdock root. Try to get it ASAP. It is good for you.
Hello, family. Just wanted to share with you how we use burdock root for blood circulation, improve blood circulation. You can take 1 to 2 tablespoons.
Let's talk about burdock root. Sorry about that. Sorry about the volume. So,
No,
thanks,
all
Margaret.
good.
Thank you, Margaret, for sending the question.
Thank you, Margaret.
Yes, Margaret. Thank you again.
On the last thing, she said she went to Maryland Hall to pick the dandy.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
That's all.
Okay. That's why it's so important for you not to spray your yard. I'm telling you, if you haven't sprayed your yard and you were thinking about using those chemicals to get rid of all of the other things besides grass, please do not do that. Most of the time, whatever you need is probably growing right outside in your yard. Then you go ahead, man. I thought you were.
No, you're good. You're good. I mean, because we're gonna come right to you right now on burdock root.
Oh, for real? Okay. What we got?
I learned about burdock root when I was on my quest for weight loss, years ago. I would try anything. I would study stuff, anything out there, and I took it. I will say in the tincture form, like in this guy's hand, with the little beaker droplet thing on
To
it.
the left.
You definitely want it. It's definitely has a pungent taste, so you definitely want to have some type of concoction. And
You can drop tea.
but it was good, man. I mean, it was extremely good, and I mean, it just makes me go back to some of the things that I did use and I don't use anymore. I need to go back and just start trying them again.
Yes.
So anyway, I want to come to you, Arden. Somebody is burdock root. Let me see what they're saying before we get moving here. Emma said burdock root is good for diabetes. No diggity, no doubt. And she also said we get a lot of herbs from Dandelion Shop in Glen Burnie.
Okay. Yes.
Good information. Thank you, Emma.
Thank you for dropping it, so people know where they can go get it. Indeed.
Exactly.
If you're in Prince George's County, Brown's Market has it. Black-owned store up there. So definitely check for them.
All right, coming your way.
What you got for me?
Just help us out a little bit more on, what it is, where it comes from, why it's been used for centuries in the traditional form of medicine, a plant-based medicine, once again.
All right, well, let's talk about burdock. It's like a hero of cleansing. I mean, this is the best way to put it. It's like a cleansing hero. They say native. It's funny how people, it's funny because we really have to teach our children, because when I'm looking at things now, it's just history has been rewritten so many times. It's sad, because you'll see that it's from like if you look it up, they'll say Europe or Northern Asia, and they'll even take it back to Greece. But if you look at when grease was first created, it was created by people that look like you and I. And they got that information from before they were grease. So it's an ancient herb. It's an ancient African herb that grows everywhere. It's been utilized for centuries in reference to that. But it's a traditional medicine that's known continent to continent. It grows, like very easily grown. But that's really the deal of it, you know. I know from sitting down and with an herbalist, and people have come in from the doctor that said they gave up on her. Burdock was part of the blend, or in the blend, that got those people on the mend. So when you start talking,
but you know who? You triggered another thought. Dr. Sabi. I know you heard of Dr. Sabi. All of everybody y'all here heard of Dr. Sabi. Most people have. Cured cancer. They got him up out of here though, because he was curing shit. But this was one of his main herbs. One of his main go-to herbs was burdock root. You know, because it cleanses the blood. The blood is where it's, you know.
Yes, it's a great blood cleanser. But on top of that, it cleanses, extracts the sugar out of the system. It also cleanses the lymphatic system. And just like I know, if the lymphatic system goes sideways, you're not going to be here. Nobody talks about the lymphatic system, but that's huge. Tumor growth and reduction, lymphatic drainage, like I was talking about, lymphatic system promotion, and the fact that they have those leaves in there, the soursop leaves, just takes it to another level. But I'm gonna tell you, it's a beautiful herb. It's nasty as hell. I ain't even gonna front. I ain't even gonna mince words with you. But here's the thing. All of the things from burdock to aloe to cascara sagrada to yarrow root to golden seal to dandelion root, all of those bitter herbs are the most healthiest thing in the world. God has a heck of a sense of humor. All that sweet stuff that you really want to put in your mouth is killing your ass fast. All the stuff that's like, I can't take it. That's the thing that's gonna save your life. So please, do not let your tongue kill you. It's the smallest organ. It's not even an organ, but that tongue destroys you on a daily basis because things have to taste good for you.
More ways than one, too. More ways than one can kill you.
Well, big bro, say that again for the people in the back. The nastiest things are sometimes the best for you.
The best for you.
All that sweet, good tasting things are killing you.
Break it down, Kenny.
Some of the top benefits of burdock root, my brother just touched on. I'm just going to retouch on them. Just not unlike chamomile, it's an anti-inflammatory, has anti-inflammatory properties. It's also a prebiotic. If you don't know what that means, that's good for your gut health. Sometimes you're at work or you're going to work, I don't feel good and I'm tired. That's in your gut. Believe it or not, that is in your gut.
Say that for the people in the back, Kenny.
How about that?
Yeah.
You done ate and drank a whole bunch of BS the night before, or you done went to McDonald's and got one of them sausage, egg McMuffins, and then an hour later you don't feel good. And I'm not speaking. I'm a victim. I was a victim. You go to get that sausage, egg McMuffin, and a sweet tea, and then an hour later you feel like hell. That's in your gut. So burdock root is a prebiotic. It also helps you lower your bad cholesterol, like my brother talked about. It helps lower your blood pressure. It's good for your detox. Now, all those things I just named are what? You're probably on pills for all of those things right now, and we have a natural remedy. Now, I'm not saying, again, we're going back to the disclaimer. I'm not saying stop what you're doing, stop what you're taking, and take burdock root. No, that's not how this works. Check with your physician, but you can implement it into your daily routine. Don't just stop taking your medication. You have a problem. Then, the Light Brothers told me. No, they didn't. Anyway,
Kenny, you got a good point, because if you want to change, if you're on any regimen, and any regimen at a certain point, you can hit a stagnation point. You can hit the wall. Q, right, Q? Because you didn't lose 100 pounds all at once. You lost a bunch of pounds, and then you hit the wall. Couldn't get nothing, wasn't nothing jumping off no more. You couldn't get going no more, and then you introduce something else. This is the introduction, is what Kenny was talking about. Introduce something else to change things up, shock the system, trick the system, and get things moving again, or get things moving. Go ahead, but Kenny, I'm sorry about that.
Yes, no. You're speaking on facts, bro. And I'm one of the biggest perpetrators. We go good, we lose weight, and then we lose focus. We stop talking about like what we're talking about now, the natural remedies, and we get back to where we are. I'm back in the battle again, but it is what it is. But burdock root is not also just good for your eating and digestion and all. It's good for skin issues like acne, eczema. You know why? Once again, it's an anti-inflammatory, has anti-inflammatory properties. What is acne? What is eczema? It's inflammation.
Yep.
That's all it is. I suffer from eczema. When I came back up north, all of a sudden I didn't know what eczema was really until I came back up north, and boom, I'm scratching and itching. And what the? So it is. It's good for that. It also lowers your blood sugar level. There's another pill that after implementing this and keeping on, there's another pill you don't have to take. Right. And that's why, again, people, I'm so glad to be a part of the show, because we're not informing you. We're also, especially me, we're learning as well about things that I would never thought of. So I pay attention. We're all paying attention. We're trying to help you, and we're also helping ourselves.
Amen.
That's what we're here for.
Ashe.
Q, jump in, baby.
Yeah, I'm listening to this, and I'm in a listening mode, because some of these things we're talking about here, they're so versatile, and we don't even, it's things that we are not been exposed to. And we can use this burdock root in so many different ways in our daily routine. I found that in doing some of my research, you can slice this stuff raw and add it to a salad. Add it to your salads, man.
Whoa.
And
I know
can eat the greens.
Yeah, add it to your salads. You can add it to your stir fries. You can cook it and add it to your stir fries. That's another way of getting it into use. I mean, there are capsules. Of course, we've seen the capsules and we see the pills. But if you're using it in the same way think about how we use root vegetables, how we use carrots, how we use other root vegetables. We can take this burdock and use it the same way, roast it and cook it, or saute it, or put it in the oven.
Preach,
and
brother.
consume it, man.
Preach. Take us to church now. Take us to church.
Yes. And I mean, put it on our plates, man. Put it on our plates. Along with those carrots, along with those other root vegetables. Put it on our plates and consume it, man. Add some brown rice to that. You got a damn meal.
Go on, brother. Preach.
You got a damn meal. That's very true for you. Look. You could even put it, Lonnie. This is close to home for you. Do you know that you could juice this? You could put it in your juice. You could put it in your smoothie.
I didn't
You
think
could
of
put it in
that.
your smoothies. Think about putting it in your smoothies. There are so many different ways we can consume this. So the versatility of this is something that we really need to highlight. We just don't need to take it a certain way. Man, I'm thinking about now that, damn, I can just slice some of this off and drop this in my salad. And then, look, natural, if I really want to make it even more healthy, I can take some turmeric and add it in my soup along with this. And I'm doubling down on it.
You got a powerhouse now,
you know what?
son.
You know what's so funny, Q? In Japan, it's called gobo.
Yes,
and they use it in soups and in stir fries. Slightly sweet, full of minerals. You know what I'm saying? It's used around the world. People eat. Your food should be your medicine. It shouldn't be poison.
Yes. Now, there are certain people that have to be a little careful about this. Like Kenny, we go back to what Kenny said. If If you have certain allergies, you might want to be careful with this. If you're pregnant or breastfeeding, you might want to something you might want to be careful with.
We'll hold tight for now.
For infants, for little children, we're not sure about how it could affect them. So we might want to be a little more careful with them consuming it. If they're going to consume it, maybe you might want to start with a small dosage or something like that and see how it affects. But overall, this is something that, man, we could use this in a lot of different ways, and it can be very, very beneficial to our health. So, Margaret Nick, big shout out to you, baby girl.
Big shout out to you, number one stunner.
Big shout out to you for introducing this to us.
No doubt. I mean, I got to give a mad shout out. Let me get Q on the phone.
Yes.
He wasn't here last week, but there you go. He back. I got to give Margaret Nick, she get the Black Fist Award tonight. The Black Fist Award.
That's right. Throw the fist in the air.
Margaret Nick.
Appreciate you.
Boom, boom, boom to you. Shout out to you for sending in information or asking a question. And anybody can send in a question. That's all you got to do is type it in the chat. Even after the show is over, you can type in the chat. We'll retrieve the message like we did Margaret Nick's, and we will highlight it for you. We will break it down for you. And it could help somebody. It could help save somebody. You never know. Your thought or question can help save somebody. You don't know.
If somebody utilize this right now, it's going to help.
Hand clap on that. I'm definitely going to give a hand clap on that.
Yeah. I would say one thing, though. I mean, if somebody utilizes this, it will help make you better. This is a cleanser. I mean, we cleanse our houses and clean our houses in the spring and every quarter. Then we should really, at minimal, do a cleanse of our bodies quarterly. Now, the funny thing about it, when we start talking about chamomile and also burdock, they can be utilized together. They're complementary to each other. One's balancing, and calming you and in effect dealing with your mental situation and also skin and everything else. But the other one is a detoxifier. So you basically getting both a balanced health kind of situation, mentally and spirit and physically, I should say. So definitely, I'd just say if you don't do anything, try it. Just check it out,
right?
And see what it does for you.
Yes, consult your physician first, because like we all talked about, there are allergies and things you may not know. So talk to somebody that has medical knowledge, your doctor, your physician, and find out.
No doubt. So look, once again, thank y'all for joining. Y'all the best audience on the internet, I always say.
Best audience on the internet.
Loyal, knowledgeable, help keep us on our toes. And we just try to bring good information, good knowledge, and try to help the community as much as we can while we're learning and helping ourselves at the same time. We appreciate you for tuning in. We're going to continue these types of natural, more plant-based, and other subjects as well as we go through the holidays, because we're trying to balance or counterbalance or offset some of the overconsumption of bad things that usually find its way onto our plates and into our palates during this time of the year, unfortunately.
Yeah.
That's just what is that, Q?
A pear. Come on, eat more pears, eat more fruit.
Yeah, so we're going to talk about.
The pear is good for cancer.
We're going to talk about healthier and things that you can kind of offset or balance some of the extra things that we will consume over the next couple of months. So, with that being said, we also are efforting to have a very special guest that is one of Arden's mentors. Great guy in Annapolis. We're working on trying to get him onto the show. I'm not going to mention his name right now, but awesome guy. You definitely want to hear his story. Been around for a while and done a lot of great things. So, with that being said, fellas, you want to close this out?
Hey, peace and love. Real quick, I just wanted to straighten it out. I said gobo, but gobo is a name for, like I said, burdock, and you can utilize it in the foods. Also, burdock can be utilized in like Chinese recipes have it also. So people are actually eating with herbs to make themselves heal themselves. So, and to just keep their health high and on a higher level and and food at a higher vibration. So utilize some of these herbs in your foods and move forward. Make your food your medicine.
No doubt. Q. Thank you, Arden.
Well, listen. Next week, we may be covering something from the entertainment field next week. We're working on this right now. I'm not gonna put that out here right now, but we might be talking about something musically next week as well. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Definitely.
Thank y'all for coming out. Thank y'all for doing us every Tuesday night. We have a guest that I want to bring aboard. I haven't even talked to it with the brothers. Like, they don't know what I'm talking about right now. So we're going to talk about it after the show. We have a guest that I want to bring aboard. She's doing some really big things in the women's field. She's a doctor. So I'm not going to mention her name.
Okay.
But it's coming. Y'all stay tuned. We got a lot of good things coming.
Definitely.
All right, y'all. Peace and love. Thank y'all very much.
Peace and love. Hey, also, congratulations to the mayor of Annapolis that came on the show.
Oh,
yes.
No doubt.
Congratulations.
Yes.
And realistically, I'd be remiss to say not to say happy Veterans Day to all my veterans. Thank you for fighting for freedom, and for the people that fought for freedom that don't look like me, for fighting for freedom all around the world and coming home and not having.
Absolutely.
So I want to thank my mom. I want to thank
service.
Command Sergeant Major, Ahmad.
Armand, he's one definitely.
Armand.
And shout out to all the other winners as well, Arden, besides Jared, along with Jared Lippman. He's the mayor, but there's a lot of other people that won in a lot of other awards. You know, Janice also.
Janice Johnson.
Yeah. So anyway, y'all, good night. Thank y'all very much.
Good night.
All right. See you next week.